of being homeless again for the third time in a calendar year. Still got 73 days, somewhere in there. So a lot can happen. That's how long I've been back from Southeast Asia. Many of you asking about my take on Washington. Why did I go? So if you follow the vlog, I mean, I was about to take this place in Vegas and then got a call out of the blue to take a place in Washington, feeling like Washington was the spot to be after moving around a lot over the last year, trying many places, following up on work leads. Um, and then, of course, kind of arriving at the truck driving as maybe my best bet, given my age and, not really having a job for a very long time and going through some of these jobs, being fresh back from being a digital nomad. Um, so I really don't have much blame to other than blame myself. I knew what I was getting into. I knew that there was a problem. I did tell Ben, look, you need to clear this through the brothers before actually agreeing to go. I don't feel like he cleared it through the brothers. Kind of sitting here thinking about it. Um, Also, it's hard to cry foul because I talked to Ben a little bit about, you know, that it seemed like the best path was to return to Texas to get the CDL. If nothing else, I mean, if you ever wonder why there's so many expired registrations, so many people removing plates and stuff, the DMV is a mess. I tried to change my plates in New Mexico. Uh, as I again worked there, was able to get in the Siegel Suites, and oddly enough, was not able to register my vehicle because of they wanted, I guess, something from the lender, and they did finally call me 2.5 months later. Oh, we can register your car now. I don't know what changed, but you know how I ended up with a Texas license was my license expired during the pandemic, and when I went over there in Texas to learning about this uh extended stay motel offering 670 a week. The next day I was able to change my license over. Boom, like that. And I have not been able to successfully change my license over or register the vehicle. And I'm currently, as you know, counting down the days where I have to have the car registered in wherever I'm headed to, which actually I'm looking to sell the thing and get out from underneath the stupid insurance and this DMV nightmare. Let somebody else deal with this shit. I'll take a bike or in this case a truck and just live on that. Um, but my take on Washington is really this. I mean, I worked every day I wanted to. Every day I wanted to. It was had a couple little side jobs, had a couple little temp jobs, had I mean, the wages were pretty good. I got I was living fairly cheap. Again, this is kind of goes back to, it's hard to cry foul in this exact situation because I was able to do a lot. The timing wasn't that great, but also maybe it was kind of the shove I needed. Um, Also, I mean, here I am. I won't make it into Las Vegas in time to get my mail, which I didn't even realize it was Saturday until I talked to the vlogger girl that maybe trying to connect with over here in Vegas, which maybe makes me feel like I should have just turned east on 80. However, it's nice where it's 63 degrees right now. If anything, it's nice to get out of this rain. It was been slowing down the trip. I'd rather take the southern route anyway. Um, Still cramming for the commercial license permit. I'm going to be ready to go Monday. Try to get in here and get a physical and get their DOT drug test, and then get in there and take this test. Um, at least I'll be able to change my license address over there. I might be sleeping in a car at least a little bit until once I have the CLP, my options will be I do have two companies ready to move, or I can pay for the school with put it on a credit card, and then Bram, it is a truck rental place, and the guy told me he'd be able to likely get me over the hump and get me a CDL in maybe a couple weeks, and then I could take my CDL out and was there a bunch of people with flat tires? It's crazy. And take my CDL and go look for a job. Um, I wonder now. I mean, maybe it's not even a good idea to really go to Vegas other than just to connect with this chick. No reason to fall into Vegas on the weekend and pay any type of their ridiculous overinflated garbage over there. I mean, if anything, I don't get why anybody moves to Vegas. Weather in the winter is nice. I'll give it that. The rest is cost and stuff questionable at best. I do have other vlogger buddies over there vlogging in Vegas and stuff, but if you notice from the channel, I'm you know definitely don't have any real business in Vegas. Um, Article coming out talking about why are all these people out of state people flocking to Washington. I mean, there's work there. I, I didn't find any work in Texas. I mean, if anything, I mean, I feel like all the work's in Washington. Maybe it's because people in Washington are leaving. Um, if it was more the problems with the DMV and stuff, I might have been able to switch it over. However, I might have been in a worse spot waiting for my license and dealing with this issue and, stuck instead of being able to just go, okay, hey, I'll leave. Thanks. You know, I mean, there's a lot of power in that. I mean, just move on, remove the problem. Who cares? You know, you want to get somebody else, get somebody else. Doesn't matter to me. I it was nice to sleep on the ground and get some relief and grateful for that. But at the end of the day, it's just a room for rent. Um, with a guy doing fentanyl, heroin, everything he gets his hands on, and another alcoholic. However, it's pretty good for what it was, I guess. Um, so there's that. Unfortunately, I got another leg of I got to try to get a hold of my W-2s from the places I worked up there. I want to get my taxes on. I may get a tax refund. Maybe. Normally, I pay. Last year, I paid through the nose, which, as it turns out, was just in October. I sent them $4,000. That was not fun, but learned my lesson at a young age about owing the IRS money, and I don't f around with that. I'd rather suffer than owe the IRS money. Um, but like to maybe try to get the taxes done early this year and see what happens. That'd be nice. Um, I generally, take a deduction, so it's hard to know how much money I'd have, if anything. It's been a long time since I had any job or anything, so or all these miles on the car, which I just turned 80,000 miles. Will I? How will I do with all that Spark and DoorDash and everything and all the miles and deductions. I was hoping to get all that organized before leaving Washington. All that's in the back of the car right now, and to send it over to the accountant. But about to turn eastbound. Half of this trip's out of the way. Total miles on this thing are looking about 1,900. I think don't know how many I got, but from Washington down here, looking at 20 hours worth of driving, and I am feeling it. I'm trying to get my free showers back going. Thank, thanks to Matt. One day we're gonna sit down and have a steak dinner, buddy, on me, if not more. Ever have any problems, man? You call me. You call me. I would hate to know that maybe I had a chance to help you out somewhere down the road. I know I don't engage much with the followers and the subscribers. I do appreciate you all very, very much. Everything you guys have done has been amazing. So it keeps me going, making the vlogs, for you guys. Turned out to be a nice day here in the 60s. It's nice to feel some warmth. If anything, the place I lived had no heater or air conditioning, and so I was bundled up most of the time in front of my space heater, working on the internet, working if not working close to 18 hours a day, try to get some control back here. All this stuff now. I mean, this is what happens when you give everything away. I mean, you can go and check out these videos. A couple of years ago, I left everything I own in a motel room and took off to Asia. I actually took off to Mexico and then sold my car in Mexico. And then, I mean, a month later, ended up high stakes Danny calling me and said, "Let's go to the Philippines, but let's fix my mom's bathroom floor first." And we took off to the Philippines, which, I was 2 years, was at high stakes Danny's house. And then a subscriber purchased me a ticket for my birthday to Ho Chi Minh. And then that's what led to 2 years. So, and I only had left the country with $175. It made it 2 years or 21 months, somewhere in there. I'm going on a couple hours of sleep here. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm hopped up on coffee and waters, Walmart waters with brain rotting aspartame. Anyway, I think that's all I got for you guys today. Wish me luck. The second half of this adventure is upon us. I need to quit drinking coffee so I could sleep a little bit. Cramming CLP videos and and live vlogs for you guys. I'll keep you posted in case my car catches on fire on the side of the road, like that other guy in Oregon. That thing was so blazing hot. I don't have any AC or heat in my car. I have AC, but it was so hot when I passed it. I could feel it on the inside of the car. I was like, holy shit. I thought the thing was going to explode. If you watch the short that I posted, um, the flames were getting, was getting worse by the second. And the guy, I see him running from the vehicle. It's crazy. And it's nice to be in California, a home. Many of you feel like, the trucking ain't going to be any good. Well, I'm about to find out. I'm going to vlog it all. We're going to do, oh, is that a copper proof? Or is that just somebody riding around in one of those, what's it called? X-mobile, cop mobiles. That made you feel like maybe the trucking is burnt. I don't know. Little do they know, I'll drive that thing for free just to keep from sleeping in my car. Anyway, I think that's all I got for you today. And or this vlog. I'll catch you on the next one.